Good morning. Thank you all for joining. We will get started in just a moment as we clear the waiting room. As a reminder to everybody joining, please do remain on mute unless or until you are presenting or providing testimony before the board.
Hey, really sorry. Speaker was mute. Should I present?
Sorry, what was that? We're just asking folks to remain on mute right now until they are actually presenting before the board.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No worries. Thank you. Good morning. This is a hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. Today's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the City of Boston's website. Before I review procedural matters, I will introduce Chairwoman of the Board, Kathleen Joyce.
Thank you, Danny. Good morning. My name is Kathleen Joyce. I am Chair of the Boston Licensing Board, and today I'm joined by Commissioner Kiana Saxon, and Commissioner Liam Curran.
Thank you. Please make sure that your audio and visuals are working properly if you will be presenting before the board this morning. We'll call each item in the order that it appears on this morning's agenda. I will then ask who is present on behalf of the applicant. You'll make a brief presentation regarding your proposal, followed by questions by the chair and commissioners. Following questions, there will be an opportunity for testimony, beginning with elected officials or their representatives. For members of the public wishing to testify, please limit your testimony to 2 minutes, and please state your name, address, and affiliation, if any. Begin with the first item on this morning's agenda, calling item number 1, Chicken Works, Inc., doing business as Berg and Shaw, located at 80 Boylston Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above. 750 square feet, ground floor, takeout only restaurant, includes a customer area, kitchen, back of house warewashing and storage areas, a walk-in cooler, and an employee restroom. Manager Ahmed Kadus, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Daniel Brennan here. Good morning. Thank you, Madam Chair, board members. Daniel Brennan with DPB Design Consultants. The owner, Ahmed, is trying to join as well. I'm not sure if he got on or not. But this is a location in the Emerson College building, the little building. Oh, Ahmed's here. Great. Our storefront is actually at 215 Tremont Street, but the primary address is 80 Boylston, right on the corner of Boylston and Tremont. Bergenshaw is a specialty burger takeout restaurant that's currently under construction. The project did go through Board of Appeal approval, and the takeout use was approved back in May. We flyered abutters and held a civic meeting with the Downtown Boston Neighborhood Association. The space is fairly small. It's just 750 square feet. No seating, no alcohol. Proposed hours are 11 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 days per week. That's all I have for you.
Thank you, Mr. Brennan. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify in this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office is deferred to the judgment of this board. As you heard from the applicant, we asked them to distribute flyers to abutters within 300 feet. We did not receive any feedback, and they connected with the local civic associations. We're unaware of any concerns at this time. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Sydney, I do see your hand raised. You may please provide your comments.
Hi, thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Sydney from Councillor Flynn's office. Councillor Flynn would like to go on record in support based on feedback from neighbors in the Downtown Boston Neighborhood Association. However, Councillor Flynn respectfully requests that the proponent and the Boston Transportation Department work closely together on a plan regarding commercial loading and third-party deliveries for mopeds. It's critical that the city take these issues of public safety and quality of life from third-party delivery seriously. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Any further questions from the board? Board will take this matter under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Calling item number 2, Pink Carrot Back Bay LLC,
much.
doing business
We
as
appreciate
Pink Carrot, located at 400 Newbury Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above, a single-story quick-serve restaurant with takeout option located in Suite 1000. Interior includes 24 seats on the main floor, a kitchen, and 2 rear bathrooms. Seasonal private outdoor patio, April through October, offers an additional 12 seats and operates during the same hours as the indoor restaurant. Manager Robert Fouts, hours of operation 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, everyone. This is Robert Fouts, present. Thank you. Pink Carrot is operating at a storefront, 400 Newbury, also known as 1001 Boylston Street at the new Lyric Building. We're super happy. This is our third location. Pink Carrot's an organic cafe. The original one's in the North End, and this, like I said, this is the third one, and we have submitted all the necessary documents through the Back Bay Association, Neighborhood Association, and everything seems good to go.
Thank you for joining us. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
Thank you.
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office is deferred to the judgment of this board. Our office is unaware of any concerns at this time. As you heard, they connected with the local civic association, NAB, who is in non-opposition. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter?
I would. I'm Samantha Parachi from Councilor Claudia Zapata's office, and we represent District 1, where the North End original location was, and we just want to say that Pink Carrot has been great neighbors, and we fully would support them in anything down the line.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify? Yep, I see a hand raised from Sam from Councilor Durkin's office. You may please provide your testimony as well.
Good morning. This is Samantha from Councilor Sharon Durkin's office. The councilor would like to give her support for this proposal. Thanks so much.
Great. Thank you very much for the testimony. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Danny.
Calling item number 3, Excellent Inc., doing business as Fiskey's Cafe, located at 27 Harbor Point Boulevard in Dorchester, has a holder of a common victular license, has petitioned to change the closing hour of the licensed business from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hey, good morning. This is Devanshu Patel. Should I share my screen?
No, we do not allow share screens during these. If there is a presentation you would like the board to review, you may send it to licensing board so we can share it with the commissioners.
Oh, okay. So basically, Fiskey's Cafe is a small cafe and is my mom family-owned Indian restaurant. And
Mr. Patel, it's a little hard to hear you. I don't know if you can either move your audio a little closer to you or speak up a little more. It's hard to hear your testimony right now.
hey, now am I audible?
Much better.
Yes, hello and welcome everyone. I know you are full turning in from different places and busy schedules, so thank you for being here. My name is Devanshu Patel and I'm representing Fiskey's Cafe. I'm presenting our proposal to the City of Boston to extend our closing hour 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. So basically, Fiskey's Cafe is a family-owned business and it's basically Indian restaurant right in Harbor Point. It's my mom-owned cafe, so I help her run things, and our entire team is likely family too. We believe food bring people together, so we serve with a warm, inclusive, and plenty of culture flavor. So in our location in Harbor Point, too many students and working professionals live. Also, the I-93 is very, 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 very close. So there are too many working professionals live and they came at night, but it's lack of the food at the night. Also, we conducted one survey where we got the 204 responses on Google form, and 89% came from Harbor Point residents. 96% say there are lack of late night food, and 99.5% agree longer hours would fill the gap of. Most importantly, 83% say they are very likely to visit us if stay open until 3 a.m. and we don't say alcohol, we don't sell alcohol, we don't sell nicotine, any vape, anything. And there is a two Harbor Point is very secure place because there are 24/7 police available, and also before entering the Harbor Point, they have the police security check post. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Patel, and for that explanation. So you're very close to the UMass Boston campus, and you would like to stay open till 3 a.m.
Yes.
Do you have any seating?
Yes, we have seating, but we can close seating after 11.
You close seating after 11?
Mhm.
And what time are you open until now?
11.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been at this location?
Sorry.
How long have you been open at this location?
3 months ago, we started this restaurant.
3 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And can you just describe for us what you see as the need? If you've been open 3 months to 11 p.m., has there been like a big rush late night? Or I know you said you have like you have signatures and stuff. Do you think you have enough staff to sustain 11 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
Yes, we have, because we live nearby the Harbor Point, only 5-minute drive, and we have very long family. So our brother siblings can help to my mom. So we have definitely the staff who can stay and work with us to serve the community better.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran, do you have any questions?
Not at this time. I may after comments. Thank you.
No questions for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. An abutters meeting was held by ONS on July 30th. On that meeting, there were a lot of young residents that were very supportive of this proposal. We ultimately ended up receiving 53 letters of support to our office, which we have forwarded to this board. From my understanding, there's not an active civic association in this area, so that concluded the community process. With that info, we will defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Are there any further questions from the board following testimony from ONS?
Yes. My question's for Connor, I guess. I'm familiar with Harbor Point. Isn't there the community task force? Isn't that kind of their neighborhood community group?
I know there's a task force. I don't know if they meet frequently. I don't know if our offices interact with them in this capacity in the last few years. I know we don't get a lot of licensing requests down in this area, but
yeah. Was there any comment from the management down there?
That I do not know. I believe it was just residents that were on the abutters meeting, as well as students from the nearby university.
Okay, I'm just very familiar with Harbor Point, maybe fortunately or unfortunately for the applicant. And do you know, sir, what is management's position on this? Like, have you spoken to Harbor Point management about this? I can't hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Patel, we can't hear you at all now.
Oh, now am I audible?
Yes,
Really
now.
sorry. Yeah, so I spoke with them, many of them, but they didn't say yes or no. They just allow me to poster like the pamphlet on every single door, but they didn't give any judgment yet.
But this would be within, I assume you lease from them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be within your lease?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I already circulate the paper of the in leasing office. Also, the Haldy, she is a management. So
See,
I circulate.
because your location is like connected to 40 Westwind.
Yes.
So those tall buildings there. There's a lot of elderly people there and disabled people there, and It feels like they haven't participated in this question, so I'm very concerned.
Yeah, because we circulate more than 85 flyers, and also I took the all the photos. And right now in our restaurant, we also attach the flyers in everywhere.
Like throughout 40 Westwind?
Yes.
Okay. And Connor, did anyone from 40 Westwind come to this abutters meeting?
I believe there were residents, like I said, students as well. So it was a mix
Yeah,
of
there's really no students in the 40 Westwind.
no. So I believe there were residents that were on there as well, in addition
Yeah.
to from the
Yeah,
nearby.
they were, yeah.
And they didn't express any concerns?
I had it that it was overwhelmingly in support the meeting.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any further questions from the board? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify? That we will take this matter under advisement as well. Thank you.
Hi, I would like to testify for the Fiskis Cafe. So my name's Yuvraj, and I'm Harbor Point resident, and I am a regular customer at the Fiskis Cafe. So I wanted to just speak in support of them for extending their hours. And so this there are many places nearby that are open late and still feel clean, friendly, and safe. So sometimes when we come from the work or when we are late, we just need food. So if you allow them to extend for their hours, it will really benefit the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I see two other hands raised. Himanish Pandya, I'm going to ask you to unmute. You may please provide your testimony.
Hi, thanks for the chance to letting me speak, everybody, commissioner and the representatives.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I just want to repeat what the person before me said. Like a student like myself, I'd really appreciate the chance if the Fiskis cafes, if they're being able to open later. Like my study schedule and like everything like makes me stay up like a little bit later than usual, and I prefer having some snacks and stuff around. So just being able to get that option would be great. Thanks.
Thank you very much. The next hand I see raised is Rohit Jain. I'm going to ask you to unmute as well. Yep, there you go. You may please provide your testimony.
Hey everyone, good morning. So I would like to support Fiskies because I am a working professional and I sometimes my job requires me to work sometimes late. And many a times I see that these guys are working very hard on creating the food. So like it's so close to our home thing, and they're very quiet. So that also makes things easier in the night because they aren't disturbing anybody. Yeah, so I surely
Ask
support.
that everyone give their address.
Yeah. So
Time.
I live. Yeah, surely. Yeah, I live at 30 Harbor Point, which is inside the Harbor Point.
Thank you. The next hand I see raised is Nikunj Doshi. I'm going to ask you to unmute as well. If you could please identify yourself and you may provide your testimony.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nikunj Doshi. I'm a resident of 15 North Point Boulevard, which is right inside the Harbor Point neighborhood community. So I've been staying here for the past 4 years. So just like a year ago, we used to have like a other restaurant by some other management, other nationalities. But ever since like this Whiskey's cafes around, it has really been helpful for me as an Indian food lover. I always like to have food as I'm on internship. I'm a working professional as well as I'm right now taking courses in the college. So it helps me really like to save much time having food. And even after my late night studies, I sometimes get to enjoy this food. And like I don't have enough time to prepare food. So this cafe is like more like a home to me now, especially with the food and the quality of service they provide is really outstanding. Not justly is like for the food, but is also for the betterment of the community. So I support their cause.
Thank you very much. The next hand I see raised is from Chaitanya. You may please provide your testimony as well. Please identify yourself, and as the chair has asked, please state your address.
I live in 1 South Point Drive. It's just in front of the UMass campus center. So I have been living here since last 2 years, and there is no such place which is open nearby within 2 to 3 miles area. I think there is just one Burger King, and since this guys opened this restaurant, I'm very grateful. And even if I wanna come late from my work, I'm working professional. I work in a hotel, so usually I end my shift around 12:30, and I'll come by 1, and there is no place to eat. So these guys are doing very good.
Thank you very much for your testimony. I don't see any other hands raised. Are there any individuals who have not yet testified on this item who would like to?
Yeah, I want to testify, sir.
Okay. You could please.
Yeah, so I live at 50 Harbor Point Boulevard. That's very close to Fiskey's. And, there are days when, I'm a software engineer. Sometimes I am placed on call, and my calls sometimes go, late night. And sometimes I have to skip dinner. And, if they're open till late night, it would be really helpful. Otherwise, I have to, drive to some fast food joint and eat unhealthy food. And Fiskey's has really nice healthy food options also, which are tasty. So rather than eating junk, I would still prefer to eat some Indian food, and which is also healthy. So.
Thank you very much. I see one more hand raised from Vraj Soni. You may please provide your testimony as well.
Hi, sir. So I'm Raj Soni. I also live inside the Harbor Point community. I live at 1 South Point Drive. I also like this restaurant. And as a student, sometimes I have to wake up late to complete my projects and assignments. And I'm really like Indian food because I'm from India. So I would really support these guys. They are doing like, good in food and taste and stuff. So I would really appreciate.
Thank you very much for all of the testimony. Okay, one more hand raised. Sarpreet.
Hi, so I live in Chelsea actually. My name is Sarpreet Singh. I live at 15 Congress Avenue in Chelsea, but I do a graveyard shift near Dorchester. So sometimes I just like to have a takeout from these guys, and their food is good, and also it's quite like healthy because it make me feel like I'm at home. So I just like to have a takeout at late at night. So that's how I want them to be stay open late night because that's gonna help me a lot and other people as well. Because it's just gonna be a takeout, so I don't think so that's gonna be a big deal. So yeah, thanks. Thanks all the board members to hear us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will ask one final time. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter who have not yet done so? Great. With that, the board will take this matter under advisement. Thank you all. Moving on, calling item number 4, Nightlight Cafe LLC, doing business as Nightlight Cafe, located at 89 Charles Street, holder of a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license, has petitioned to change the DBA of the licensed business from Nightlight Cafe to 89 Charles. Attorney Elizabeth Pisano. Attorney Pisano.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell, and Devlin on behalf of the licensee, Nightlight Cafe LLC. The licensee is applying to change its DBA name from Nightlight Cafe to 89 Charles. The restaurant is planning its opening for September. They're going to keep the same concept as we originally presented, which is going to feature small tapas plates, raw bar items, handcrafted cocktails, and an extensive wine list. So they're just planning for their opening in the next month or so, and they just want to change the DBA name. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
I have no questions. Commissioners?
Yeah, no questions for me. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 5, Bojest 25 LLC, doing business as the Doubletree Guest Suites, located at 400 Soldiers Field Road in Alston. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Tarun Shanker to Fergal Gildea, who is present on behalf of the applicant.
Fergal Gilday.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Chairman Madris, if you'd like to go through the manager of record questions.
Are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Do you live in the Commonwealth?
Yes, I do.
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yes, I do.
And are you familiar with the rules and regulations of this board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, I am.
And what is your experience in the food and beverage industry?
I've been here in Massachusetts for approximately 25 years. I've held a variation of roles from director of banquets to director of food and beverage to now currently director of operations at this property.
Okay. And how long have you been at this property?
I've been at this 3 years, September, next month, 3 years.
Okay, thank you. I have no other questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None from me either. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 6, Chilton Club, located at 150 to 152 Commonwealth Ave, holder of a club all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
My name is Carol Bliss, and I am the general manager here at the Chilton Club. And this is our annual change of officers and directors after our annual meeting every April.
Okay, and no other changes besides this?
Nope, just the names.
All right, thank you for joining us. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. And are there any individuals who would like to testify? Take this under advisement. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Calling item number 7, Trinity Stewart Concessions LLC, doing business as the Raffles Hotel, located at 40 Trinity Place. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of ownership interest and for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers. Attorney Elizabeth Pisano. Attorney Pisano once again.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell, and Devlin on behalf of the licensee, Trinity Stewart Concessions LLC. This application is for a change of ownership and change of officers and directors. The two current members, Gary Saunders and Jordan Warshaw, are transferring their individual ownership interest to an LLC, Trinity Stewart Holding LLC. They're also bringing in the hotel owner who wanted to have equity in the licensed entity. So the upper tier structure is a bit complex, but I'm happy to answer any questions about that. There are no changes in the hours, no changes to the floor plan. Their operations are remaining the exact same. So all aspects of the sale and service of alcohol will be the same. There are no changes to the restaurants. So it's strictly just a change of ownership. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Well, thank you, Attorney. Thank you for that very thorough explanation. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. And are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 8, GBLL Holdings MA LLC, doing business as GoPuff, located at 371 Dorchester Ave in South Boston, holder of a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned for a change of ownership interest, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers, and lastly, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Christopher Walsh to Kelly Carrillo. Attorney Caroline O'Connell. Attorney O'Connell.
Good morning, Commissioner and members of the board. I'm here on 3 different changes. The first is the change of the ownership structure. Previous to this, the entity was a standalone entity. Due to some internal corporate restructuring, it has been brought into the Go Brands fold and is now part of the corporate chain. The ownership, the 2 main owners will still remain with Go Brands. They're listed on the application. The second change is a change to the LLC manager. NAMSUM is now the LLC manager of the entity. And the third one is a change of the license manager to Kelly Carrillo. She is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts citizen. She is aware of the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the City of Boston. And her experience is she has been with Go Brands since 2020. She is here if you have any questions for her. or if you have any questions for me about any of the proposed changes. As far as operations, everything looks exactly the same, will operate exactly the same. As far as the public is concerned, there are no changes.
Thank you, Attorney, for that explanation, and thank you for joining us, Ms. Carrillo. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you. And item number 9, which is a related transaction, GBLL Holdings MA LLC, doing business as Boston Liquors, located at 225 to 227 Cambridge Street in Alston. Holder of a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed business from 225 to 227 Cambridge Street and 361 North Harvard Street in one room, first floor with rear room for stock, to 225, 227 Cambridge Street and 361 North Harvard Street. First floor is 8,000 square feet and has 2 rooms, one of which is for stock. Basement is 3,150 square feet and has 2 rooms, one which is 3,000 square feet, one which is 150 square feet. Applicant has also petitioned for a change of ownership interest, for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers, and finally has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Jamie Villanueva to Nam Sam. Attorney Caroline O'Connell, once again.
Good morning, everyone, again. The corporate change is the same I just described. The LLC manager is the same I just described. In addition, Sam is not only going to be the LLC manager, but he will also be the license manager for this location. He is a U.S. citizen, a Mass resident, is aware of the Boston licensing laws as well as the ABCC rules and regulations. He is already an approved license manager for a different Go Brands location, and he has experience in the alcoholic beverage industry. The last change is we're simply adding a small stockroom in the basement of the premises that was not previously licensed. They're just adding about 350 square feet to the basement for additional storage. Happy to answer any questions, and Namsam is here if you have any questions for him as well.
Thank you, Attorney. Thank you, Nam Sam, for joining us. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Calling item number 10, Hersha Hospitality Management, LP, doing business as Bullfinch Social at the Boxer Hotel, located at 119 Merrimack Street. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license to BM Merrimack Hotel, LLC, doing business as Bullfinch Social at the Boxer Hotel at the same location. Ignacio Casanova, Houseman, manager, 2 a.m. closing hour, has also petitioned to update the description of the premise to in whole of said building for the operation of a full-service hotel with 80 guest rooms, restaurant and lounge on ground floor with bar and approximately 49 seats, altogether comprised of 39,100 square feet with 4 entrances and exits. Attorney Dennis Quilty. Attorney Quilty.
Good morning, Attorney Green. Excuse me, Madam Chair and Commissioners. Here this morning representing the transferee in this matter. With me is Mr. Houseman, previously identified as the proposed manager of record. He is a U.S. citizen, a Mass resident, and familiar with the rules and regs of this board and the ABCC. As a longtime executive for this international hotel company, has experience in the food and beverage industry as well. This is, as indicated, a basically corp to corp transfer, no change of location. The only change will be the upper stream ownership. All other operational matters with regard to the license and the innkeeper will remain the same as they are today. We have gone through the ONS review process, and it was determined that we did not require a hearing, a meeting, rather just to flyer the area, which we did. We're unaware of any complaints, and we have one extra request, if you would, which is, would the board consider innkeeper no alcohol during the pendency of the ABCC review of the liquor license transfer if we are successful. And with that, we're certainly happy to take any of your questions.
Thank you, Attorney Quilty. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Houseman. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you. And are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, our office would like to defer to the board, are unaware of any concerns presently. With that, we'll defer. Thank you.
Thank you. I see Samantha from Councilor Durkin's office hands raised, so you may please provide your testimony.
Thank you. This is Samantha Courage for Councilor Sharon Durkin's office. Our office has been in touch with the attorney for the proponent as well as WECA, the local neighborhood association. Given that this is a straightforward proposal, the councilor is happy to be in support. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 11, Frank Pisano, excuse me, as a sole proprietor, doing business as Saraceno Restaurant, located at 286 Hanover Street, holder of a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license to FP Restaurant Inc. With updated stockholders and officers, doing business as Saraceno Bella Vista at the same location, Frank Pisano manager, 1 a.m. closing hour. Applicant has also petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise from 1 room on basement level, 1 room on street level and kitchen, storage and basement level, to 7,200 square feet total, 2 entrances, 3 exits in 3 floors. First basement level totaling 2,400 square feet in 2 rooms with 64 seats and 36 seats respectively, office and bathrooms. First floor level totaling 2,400 square feet in 2 rooms, first room with 40 seats, bathroom and kitchen and rear, and the second room with a 12-seat bar and table seating of 20, a second kitchen and bathroom and rear. And the second floor level totaling 2,400 square feet in 2 rooms, first room for liquor and sundry storage, and second room for dining with 57 seats. Attorney Carolyn Conway. Attorney Conway?
Thank you, Attorney Green. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. I have with me today Mr. Frank Pisano, who is currently the owner, single owner of Saraceno Restaurant, and he is also the owner of FP Restaurant Inc. Both Saraceno and Bella Vista are located in 2 buildings at 268 and 288 Hanover Street in a jigsaw-like pattern, meaning that Saraceno's license currently covers the first floor on the left and both rooms on the lower level, whereas the Bella Vista license covers the Bella Vista on the right on the street level and the current dining room upstairs. What we're proposing to do is to sell the Bella Vista license, which this board has already approved. It's up at the ABCC, and to transfer the license from Mr. Pisano individually into FP Restaurant Inc. And then 1 license would cover both former premises. So that what we're really doing is combining both restaurants under the all alcohol license that is there. The change of description of the premises really reflects what both Bella Vista and Saraceno are currently. The 1 o'clock closing hour is the one that Bella Vista currently has, so that we're keeping that the same. So what you're basically seeing is an alcohol license that's just being expanded to cover 2 more rooms in an already existing restaurant space. It sounds more complicated than it really is, but we're just trying to, as I said, for obvious reasons, take the alcohol license out of Mr. Pisano's name individually, move it to the corporation, and then have that corporation have the all alcohol license and cover what is basically now both restaurants. They will continue to, the one side will continue to do business as Saraceno, while the other will continue to do business under the name of Bella Vista, but they would be under 1 license.
Okay, thank you. That makes sense to me. It's a good use of the license. I have no questions, and thank you both for joining us, Commissioner Saxon and Commissioner Curran.
No questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. With that, are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify? Samantha Paraki, I do see your hand raised. You may please provide your testimony.
Yes, I'm representing Councilor Claudia Zapata's office, and we just want to say that we support this.
Great. Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Calling item number 12, Grotto Inc., doing business as Grotto Restaurant, located at 37 Bowden Street. Holder of a common victualler 7-day wines and malt beverages with the Coors license has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to AV 565 Boylston LLC, doing business as Atlantico Vinayo, located at 565 Boylston Street. Justine Zazula, manager, 1 a.m. closing hour. Premise consists of 3,680 square feet on the ground floor and basement level, one entrance, two exits, front entrance on Boylston Street, dining area with seating for 30 patrons, kitchen area and prep table to the right center, two bathrooms and refrigerators to the left center. Additional prep area in the rear, basement for storage, outdoor patio seating for 12 patrons on private property. Patio is approximately 391 square feet and opens seasonally from April 1st to October 31st, with closing hour the same as indoors. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, Attorney Margot Gillis with McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley, 28 State Street in Boston, here on behalf of the applicant. And with me, I'm joined by Justine Zazula, the proposed manager of record, and Zach Allen from the Atlantico Vinayo team. So this is a transfer of wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license to 565 Boylston Street. This area of the Back Bay has a lot of restaurants and retail uses in the neighborhood, and this location has previously been a restaurant and bar as the Globe Bar and Cafe operating here, and then the Clover Food Lab. The concept for this restaurant is a Florentine-inspired sandwich shop. Atlantico Vinayo is known for its delicious cicada bread, fresh ingredients, curated meats, and a focus on Tuscan flavors. The applicant operates restaurants in California, New York, Nevada, and Europe. So as Danny described, the premises consists of 3,680 square feet on the ground floor and basement level, with one entrance on Boylston Street and two exits. The kitchen area and prep table to the right center, two bathrooms, refrigerators on the left side, and additional prep area in the back of the restaurant, with basement space for storage. The capacity for the restaurant is 42, with seats for 30 inside and 12 seats on private property outside when weather permits. So the patio is open seasonally from April 1st to October 31st. The proposed hours of operation for this location are Sunday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 11 p.m., which is pretty typical for this area. In the mornings, they will serve breakfast and coffee, and we are asking for a 1 a.m. closing time on the license in case there is a need for them to extend hours. The location is currently under renovation and will open later this year. The applicant did go through the community process. We met with the Neighborhood Association of the Back Bay on July 7th, and NAB provided a letter of non-opposition. So I'm joined by Justine Zazula, who is the proposed manager of record. She is a resident of Boston, Massachusetts, a citizen of the United States. She is over 21 years old. She is familiar with the rules and regulations of the City of Boston's Licensing Board and the ABCC in sale and service of alcohol. She does have prior experience in the food and beverage industry, but the plan is to find a more experienced manager of record closer to opening. Overall, Atlantico Vinayo is an experienced operator who has a successful track record across multiple locations and states and understands the responsibilities attached to offering beer, wine, and liqueurs at a sit-down restaurant. I would like to thank the board for hearing this application and would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much for that explanation, and thank you for joining us, Ms. Zazula. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. The Mayor's Office likes to defer to the judgment of this board. The chair from the applicant's representation, they connected with NAB, who is non-opposition. That will defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I see Samantha from Councilor Durkin's office hand raised. You may please provide your testimony.
Thank you, members of the board. Echoing Connor Newman's sentiments, we've also been in contact with NAB, who is in non-opposition. Given that this is a straightforward proposal, the councilor would like to go in support. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 13, Bon Soleil Market LLC, doing business as Bon Soleil Market, located at 48 Blue Hill Ave in Roxbury, has applied for a retail package store wines and malt beverages license to be exercised on the above 2,100 square foot convenience grocery store located on the first floor of a mixed-use building with one entrance and one exit. Front of the store contains 3 two-door coolers, shelves for snacks, and checkout area. Back of store contains 3 additional two-door coolers and shelves for groceries and storage. Manager Maclen Pierre. Closing time 11 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, McLean here. Thank you for having me and Shermans and members of board. Bon Soleil Market, it's a convenience store, Caribbean convenience store, and we're trying to pretty much be serving beer and wine to everybody that from different cultures, different countries, Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, United States. And we feel like by having providing the beer and wine from different locations to different residents in the area will also help creating jobs and opportunity for Bon Soleil Market.
Thank you. I'll see if there are any questions from the board at this time.
Thank you. Do we have the floor plan on file?
Yeah, it should be in the application.
Okay, thank you. I might have some questions after public testimony. I have to pull up the file. I just want to take a look at the layout. Sorry.
There's a hand-drawn floor plan that's the last page of the application.
Okay, I'll see if Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Carn have questions while I pull it up. I just don't have it readily available.
Madam Chair, do we need to do manager of record?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Mr. Pierre, are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Are you a resident of the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
Can you describe your experience in the food and beverage industry?
I worked during my college years with Wendy's International as a food store manager, and also worked for Cumberland Farms as a retail store manager.
Okay. Are you familiar with the rules and regs of this board and the ABCC and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining
Yes, I
to
am.
the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Should you be granted a license, what is your plan for checking IDs?
Whatever the state's required, make sure the IDs are current, 21 years and older. If you happen to be scanner, we have scanners to scan IDs.
Do you have scanners?
Yes, we can get the scanners to scan IDs if it's
Okay,
required.
so why don't you talk through for us what you plan to do? Because I would assume you're more familiar, you've already thought this through as a business operation.
Yeah, so once we will have IDs, we have IDs labeled on the windows, port entries, 21 and older. We just pretty much, again, there's no seating, it's just carrying out. Make sure everybody's over 21 years old.
And you're going to use a scanner for every single person?
Yes.
Okay. All right, one second. And sorry, I just want to pull up your floor plan. How long have you been in operation at this location?
About a year now.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't see the floor plan Daniel, in the application. Anyways, I'll find it. We can move to public testimony, or I'll see if the commissioners have any questions first.
I have no questions at this time. I may after comments. Thank you.
I'm not sure whether this was covered, but are you removing any of the grocery items in order to?
No, nothing going to be removed.
Okay. And just by way of comment, use a scanner absolutely, but 100% reliance on the scanner is not going to be a great defense if you're still allowing minors to buy alcohol. So just make sure you have a plan for spotting IDs that is outside of the use of the scanner.
Yes, we will. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, we'll turn to public testimony. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office deferred to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process. ONS had hosted an abutters meeting on April 23rd that was lightly attended. There was one abutter present who was in support, citing the good character of the business leader. We went on to receive 3 letters in opposition, one of them from the Roxbury Path Forward, which is a local civic group in this area, that cited their opposition based off of what they feel is a number of number of package stores in the area within a mile, as well as existing issues with public consumption and other problems related to alcohol consumption. We did receive 55 support letters, form letters that came in, just citing that this is a good business operationally and that they feel this would be a positive to the neighborhood. That information will defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Are there any further questions from the board following testimony from ONS?
Yeah, yes, I have the floor plan in front of me now. It's hand drawn. So I'm sorry, if you wouldn't mind walking me through this. It's hard to read. So we'll need a little cleaner floor plan, and should you be approved, it would have to be left on site for inspection. So I see the door, and then it looks like there's a cooler to the right, along the right wall. Is that right?
Yes, all the coolers are going to be in the right walls. Yes.
So where's the register?
The register is in the first level.
Okay, but if I'm looking at the front door, where is the register in relation to the
It's
coolers?
the register is across from the cooler towards the second level.
Okay. Oh, yes, I see that. So, and that's the only place where the beer and wine will be sold, that line of coolers along the right wall?
Yes.
Okay. What was there before?
I think it was a convenience store before. It was
Okay.
empty when I
got you.
when I
Okay.
leased it.
Okay. Okay, and just to echo what Commissioner Saxon said, you can't just rely on a visual inspection of IDs or the scanner. You need to really be trained to identify a valid ID. So, and again, if this is approved, you have to have the floor plan on site for inspection by the police. And if there's any changes to this floor plan, you would have to notify the board.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's it.
Any further questions? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter who have not yet done so? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much. Calling item number 14, Aguas Vivas Market, Inc., doing business as Aguas Vivas Market, located at 926 Morton Street in Dorchester, has applied for a retail package store wines and malt beverages license to be exercised on the above 820 square foot convenience store on 1 floor with 1 entrance and 2 exits. So you walk in, the service counter is to the left, shelving units and refrigerators throughout, an additional 820 square feet in the basement for storage only. Manager, Angel Aguas Vivas Lara. Closing time, 11 p.m. Attorney Travis Jacobs. Attorney Jacobs.
Good morning to Chairwoman Joyce and the board. My name is Attorney Travis Jacobs, presenting on behalf of Aguas Vivas Market, Inc., along with the owner and proposed manager of record, Angel Aguas Vivas, who is with us today on the Zoom. We're here today with respect to the Section 15 wine and malt beverages license application brought by Aguas Vivas Market, located at 926 Morton Street in Mattapan, which is in zip code 02126. Angel, with the help of his father and their hard work and savings, first started the business 12 years ago, back in 2013. Angel first worked at the store with his father, and he now owns and operates the business and employs his father. It operates as a corner store or a bodega and is the source of grocery and household items for the local community. The store itself is only 820 square feet, but it has basement storage of the same amount with security cameras throughout. The hours are Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And the applicant is not seeking any change of hours with this application. The store already sells tobacco products, and Mr. Aguas Vivas and staff are experienced in checking IDs to ensure that sales are not made to those under 21. If approved, Aquas Vivas Market also expects to purchase ID scanners that work with their existing POS software, Clover. If the application is allowed, Aquas Vivas Market would repurpose 2 existing beverage coolers next to the checkout counter, as shown in the floor plan attached to the application. And they would stock with those, among others, stock in those coolers, Caribbean and Latin American beer and wine. The proposed manager of record, Angel Aguas Vivas, is over 21. He is a U.S. citizen and Massachusetts resident. He is familiar with the City of Boston and ABCC rules and regulations concerning the sale of alcoholic beverages. He is also TIPS certified, and if the application is approved, expects to become BATS certified, which is a training specifically for off-premises sales provided by the Massachusetts Package Store Association. He and his father are also familiar with and connected to those in the community. They've been involved in and sponsored community events in the past, and it's something that they will no doubt continue. The applicant did meet with the local community, as well as redefining our community, a local neighborhood association. Although mixed, most community members expressed support for the application and liked the idea of having some Caribbean product offerings. There is a long-standing all-alcohol store nearby, and a representative of that store appeared at both meetings to oppose this application. But community members welcomed and expressed their desire for some competition from Aquas Vivas Market, as well as the additional product offerings. And competition seems to be what the community has been asking for here for quite some time. That licensee in opposition has many Yelp reviews and complaints about the store frequently not opening at the posted times, very high prices, and very long checkout lines. We also have 8 pages of about 100 signatures in support that we will provide after the hearing. Thus, there is certainly a public need and demand for what Aquas Vivas Market intends to offer. And it is also a matter of convenience and one-stop shopping, which shoppers in this community have come to expect, and which small business owners desperately need to compete with companies like DoorDash and other delivery services. This applicant would fill a gap and an unmet need in this particular area by alleviating that congestion at the opposing licensee while providing some price competition and unique product offerings that the community is looking forward to, as well as being a place where shoppers can quickly purchase grocery items and a niche bottle of beer or wine on their way home from work. The particular location of Morton Street is an appropriate location. It's 926 Morton Street is surrounded by other businesses as well. And I'm happy to answer any questions that the board may have at this time.
Thank you. I have some questions. First, I will ask Mr. Aguas Vivas, the manager of record questions. I'm not sure if you covered them. I was looking at the floor plan, but I'll go through them again. Are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Are you a resident of the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
In the food industry, but not the beverage industry. Yes.
Okay. Are you familiar with our rules and regulations, the laws
Yes.
of the Commonwealth and the ABCC pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So right now you operate as strictly a convenience store?
Yes, that is correct. Yep, strictly as a convenience store.
Okay. Your attorney said you would be offering Caribbean and Latin American beer and wine. Does that mean you're not going to be offering domestic beer and wine? Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I think, given that that's our niche right now, that's pretty much like what we're trying to push. However, given that we have limited space, it's only about like 820, 130 square feet. Again, the space is limited, so we're trying to keep it concise, to say the least, right?
Okay, so one of the tests that or one of the lenses with which we look through these applications is public need. And I know there is another store about 300 feet away that offers beer and wine. So is there going to be crossover of products of what you offer and what they offer? Or are you testifying that all of your products are distinct and different?
No, there'll definitely be some crossover, right? But I think, it's not a direct apples to apples comparison, for lack of a better term, right? Because they have a wide variety of, different different liquors or beers just because they're a liquor store themselves, right? So we won't be able to carry exactly what they carry, but the community itself is, it's very diverse. There's Haitians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans in that area. So that's what we're trying to push, right? That's our niche again.
Okay. I know I'm a little familiar with this location. I know there it's a after school gathering spot for school kids. Talk me through what your plan is as far as management and staffing and making sure that, that demographic isn't going to be going in and making a purchase or attempting to make a purchase.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like, as Travis mentioned already, we have a pretty rigorous IDing setup, right? If you want to call it that, where we ID everyone that comes in and out of the store. Already as it is, tobacco products, you have to be 21 and over to purchase them. So, that process isn't anything new for us at this time. Additionally, we plan to include the cooler right next to the register, so it's easily visible to us. And on top of that, we already have two people working the floor as it is. So we have a person behind the counter and two people working the floor. So there's really no, room for error there.
Okay. I have no other questions at this time. I might after Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran.
Just to add on, does your current tobacco ID screening include scanners?
It does not at this time, but with the new implementation of this, then we will definitely include that. And given that I also want to bring my team up to speed with everything else, I would include a tip certification as well as a requirement, I should say, as part of this process.
Okay, that's all I have for the moment. I may, after comments, have more. Thank you.
No questions for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. We've heard a mix of opinions throughout. During the abutters meeting, we had two residents on that expressed opposition, citing the close proximity to another package store and mentioning some existing issues with litter in the neighborhood. Connecting with the local civic association, redefining our community. They were opposed to this proposal, as well as a neighboring civic association, West Sheldon, was also in opposition. We received 4 letters in opposition altogether, including one from Councilor Worrell's office. As you heard from the applicant's representation, they did submit a petition with over 100. I think we had 107 signatures in support. Many of those were abutters on Morton Street, excuse me. With that information, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. I see a hand raised from Cindy from Council President Louis Jean's office. You may please provide your testimony.
Good morning, members of the board. Cindy here from the Council Regent's office. We want to voice our opposition for this request. As of like the office, I've received a lot of voice opinions about like against the project, and also with the wearing of litter, and also the proximity of close to a school, and worrying about just congregation with just all them and students hanging out near the and we have also received letters from the community opposing this on this request as well.
Thank you for your testimony. I see a hand raised from Matt from Councilor Worrell's office. You may please provide your testimony on behalf of the councilor.
Thanks, Matt Martinelli, Chief of Staff for Councilor Worrell. Councilor stands in opposition to this license based upon the opposition both from the Rock Civic Group as well as the nearby West Selden Civic Group. Additionally, concerns with trash in the store, the proximity to a nearby package store as well, and the fact that this current store serves a lot of kids, both nearby schools, parks, and community center.
Thank you. Are there any other elected officials or other representatives who would like to testify on this matter before we move to members of the public? Great to see a hand raised from a Stephanie Salant. I'm going to ask you to unmute. You may please provide your testimony.
Good morning. I'm Stephanie Salant. I am an abutter and business owner at 890 Morton Street in Mattapan. I attended the abutters meeting in opposition and a lot of community meetings. And I'm going to echo a lot of what has already been said, with major concerns being limiting the youth access where it is an area teens congregate. And there were definitely safety concerns brought up at the meetings, along with a lot of litter that's been troubling the area. So I strongly oppose, and I know there's many others that oppose this issuance of the liquor license there. Thank you.
Great, thank you for your testimony. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Yeah, Jahan Wang, you may please provide your testimony. If you please just identify yourself for the board.
Hi there. My name is Jahan Wang. I'm the Community Hub Schools Coordinator at the Boston International Newcomers Academy, located at 100 Maxwell. So we're the school that is closest to Aguas Vivas, much beloved by students. Thank you, Angel, for making that a wonderful space for our students to congregate, especially as a kind of a third space out of our tiny, tiny school. Yeah, our leadership here at Binka is also a little bit nervous of just having drinks with and closer access to our students. With Morton Liquor, it's kind of a separate store, but since our students are frequenting convenience Aguas Vivas and hanging around, we haven't yet have a plan, but we'll reach out to you, Angel, soon about figuring out how to better manage our young people around the store. So still have some concerns, and I've talked in close relationship with Rock to kind of figure out what the steps forward are and ensuring the safety of our young people.
Thank you very much for that testimony. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Are there any further questions from the board following the testimony that we just heard? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling item number 15, Taos Newbury Inc., doing business as Taos, located at 336 Newbury Street, has applied for a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above premise, also known as 334 to 336 Newbury Street, 3,823 square feet of retail space with one entrance and one exit for customers. That's at number 336 Newbury, and one entrance and one exit for the warehouse at 334 Newbury. To include various shelving and display units, refrigerators, freezers, along with back wall and storage in the rear, no outdoor space. Manager Jason Blackburn, closing time 9 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Myself, Jason.
Great.
Hello, so we are a cosmetic retail store on Newbury Street. This is our third location. Primarily, we are selling cosmetic retail and lifestyle. We're just trying to expand our offerings. So we are focused primarily on Korean and Japanese goods. So we plan to just have a small section in the back. Refrigerators are already there, shelving is already there, just to sell Korean soju, Japanese whiskeys that are specialized, not the normal ones that you would get at a normal store. We're going to be specialized specifically on the Korean and Japanese, which fall in line with our current product offerings for customers. Yeah, that's it. We're open till 9 p.m. I'm tip certified. I've been in hospitality for over 15 years across 3 states. And already have the scanners, UV light, and then our employees will be tip certified.
Thank you. That's quite unique. I've never heard of this before. Are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Are you a resident of Massachusetts?
Yes, I am.
What is your experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yeah, over 15 years. I've overseen banquets and room dining here in Massachusetts, for 3 different hotels, one in Las Vegas and one in San Francisco. And then we've been in retail for 8 years, and we also have 3 tea shops and 2 pastry shops.
Okay. Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of our board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Great, thank you. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran?
Yeah, not at this time. Maybe after comments. Thank you.
You might have addressed this, but I'm just trying hard to imagine. Is it like separate seating, or are people going to row around with drinks?
No, so we're a retail store, so there is no seating. It's for off-property consumption only.
Off property. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office is deferred to the judgment of this board. Some background information, the community process. ONS had hosted a butters meeting on June 16th. There were no attendees. The applicant was connected with the local civic association, NAB, which was in non-opposition. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Are there any further questions from the board? Seeing none, the board will take this matter under advisement. Thank you. Calling item number 16, MDM Wine 6 LLC, doing business as Vino Divino, located at 533 to 545 Commonwealth Ave, has applied for a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Premise located at 543 Commonwealth Ave on the first floor. On one floor, containing approximately 1,606 square feet, contains 5 rooms. Entrance opens to a display room with shelves, cooler, and point of sale. Tasting room to the left side, display room, storage room with exit on rear right side, dish room and bathrooms rear left side. Manager Angelo David Ucci, closing time 11 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, Attorney Margot Gillis with McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley, 28 State Street, here on behalf of the applicant. And I am joined by David Ucci, who is an owner and proposed manager of record. So this is an application for a new all-alcoholic beverages package store license to be exercised at 543 Commonwealth Ave. The Vino Divino team is an experienced operator who focuses on high-end wines and curated spirits. They have 5 stores in and around the Boston community, including a successful shop on Cambridge Street in the Beacon Hill West End area. The shop offers artisanal wines, small batch spirits, and craft beers. The concept is geared towards the residents and business people of Kenmore Square. They will also provide a wine and spirits education program for the community as an in-store experience. After meeting with the community and reviewing the area, the applicant determined that there was a public need for this type of store since Vino Divino is a unique concept by offering such an extensive wine list and educational classes. The proposed hours of operation are 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, and these hours of operation fit in with the character of the community. There will be no nips or singles offered at this location. And as I mentioned, there are wine courses with educational tastings, so people in the area will be able to come in and learn more about the wine. And there will be deliveries, but that is a very small piece of the business. There is an alley that leads to the loading dock in the back of the building, which will help keep the streets clear, which I know is a concern for the community. We went through the community process and held an abutters meeting on July 14th. It was lightly attended but well received. We've been in communication with the Kenmore Square Association, and they supported the application. We also spoke with Councillor Durkin's office, and after confirming that there were no nips or singles, they were in support of the project as well. So the proposed manager of record is David Ucci. He is a Massachusetts resident and currently residing in Reading. He has been previously approved by this board and the ABCC as a manager of record. He is a citizen of the United States, over 21 years old, and has experience in the industry and is TIPS trained. He is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale of alcoholic beverages. I would like to thank the board for hearing this application and would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. So thank you. I just want to confirm that you will not be selling nips and singles.
Yeah, they will not be selling nips or singles.
Okay. Thank you for that explanation. And thank you, Mr. Ucci, for joining us. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran?
No questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify in this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process. An abutters meeting was held on July 16th, or excuse me, July 14th. That was lightly attended. Afterwards, the applicant connected with the Campbell Business Association, working closely with them, and after feedback, agreed to no nips and no single sold to the populace. Than that, we understand there's no further concerns and that they continue to work with the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Your audio was going a little on and out. Did the commissioners get that? Anyone intervened? Okay, great. Thank you. I see a hand raised from Samantha from Councilor Durkin's office. May you please provide your testimony?
Thank you, Commissioners, members of the board. Samantha Courage from Councilor Sharon Durkin's office. The councilor has been in touch with the proponent as well as local neighborhood associations. We've been in contact with the Kenmore Association, who is in support of this proposal with the caveat that there will be no nips sold. I know that that's been a topic of conversation, and we've been in contact with Attorney Miller, who did state to us that there will not be nips, so this will be kind of a higher up wine and beer and alcohol location. And so with that caveat, the councilor is proud to be in support of the proposal. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 17, Liu Yishu Hot Pot Boston LLC, doing business as Liu Yishu Hot Pot, located at 702 Washington Street, has applied for a common victual or 7-day wines and malt beverages license to be exercised on the above. 5,532 square feet total with one entrance and exit on 2 floors. First floor, approximately 3,429 square feet in 2 rooms with seating for 60 and kitchen. Basement, approximately 2,103 square feet with storage, walk-in coolers, prep area, and office. Manager Po Ching Chan, closing time 11:30 p.m. And just for the board's awareness, this application was submitted and community process completed prior to the May 23rd deadline for this round of applications. With that, Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Thank you, Secretary Green. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Tom Miller from McDermott, Quilty, Miller and Hanley on behalf of the applicant, Liu Shu Hot Pot Boston LLC. I am joined today by Po Chen, one of the owners and the proposed manager of record, as well as Victor Wu, a member of their team. As Secretary Green said, this application before you today is for a new wine and malt beverages license to be exercised at 702 Washington Street in Boston, in the Chinatown neighborhood. This restaurant has existed for more than 7 years and has operated successfully during that time without incident. The hot pot concept allows customers to choose their own ingredients and create their meals in an interactive way by cooking food at their table, in the way and manner in which they like. What sets Liushu apart is that it allows them and has allowed them to be successful is their warm and inviting atmosphere, their carefully chosen and premium ingredients, and their true Chinese flavors, which sets them apart from those in other hot pots that are in and around the area. Throughout their operations in Boston, they've enjoyed a good following and become members of the community. Their customers have looked for the addition of wine and beer to complement the menu offerings. The focus here will be offerings for alcohol offerings that complement the food and represent the Chinese flavors reflected in their menu. The space here is approximately 5,500 square feet on 2 floors, has seating for 60. It is a table service model. There's no bar. There are no proposed changes to the space related to if the board decides to grant the license to this applicant today. As I said, I'm joined by Po Chen. He is one of the owners. He has been with the company since it came to Boston in 2018. He's been involved in the restaurant operations, substantially involved in the restaurant operations during that time. He is experienced in the industry. He is a resident of Quincy. He is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. Po and his team understand the responsibility of holding an alcohol license and will work to make sure that their staff understands that as well and has the training to operate successfully. As I said, Liu Shu has become a member of the community. This is evidenced by the support they received during their community process for the application, which ONS will speak to. The approval of this application today will allow an existing well-run operator to meet the needs and respond to the requests of their customers by adding wine and malt beverages to this unique operation. We want to thank you for hearing this application today and are happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you. Attorney Miller, just looking really quickly, is Mr. Chan with us? I don't see him anywhere on screen.
I believe he is. I think he might be with Mr. Wu. Victor, is he with you?
Yes, I'm here. Hello,
Is-
hi, my name is Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Great, just making sure he was with us. So we'll see if the board has any questions at this time.
Thank you very much. I actually have no questions. Commissioner Sacks and Commissioner Curran.
No questions for me, thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, we'll see if there are any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives.
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process. An abutters meeting was held in April. The applicant continued to work with the community, engaging with multiple stakeholders, the Chinatown Residents Association, which was supportive, the Chinatown Neighborhood Council, which we understand was supportive, as well as working with Chinatown Main Streets. With that information, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Sydney, you may please provide your testimony on behalf of Councilor Flynn.
Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Sydney Scanlon from Councilor Flynn's office. Councilor Flynn would like to go on record in support. He respectfully requests the proponent continue to work with neighbors to address quality of life concerns, including noise and lighting. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 18, RFCLA LLC, doing business as Rogers Fish and Chips, located at 1 Harborside Drive in East Boston, has applied for a common victular 7-day airport all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above space known as Unit AS2A02 in Terminal A, consisting of 700 square feet, includes a limited food prep space, and is an area in the terminal occupied by a number of concessionaires with an adjacent food court seating area where alcohol will be consumed. Manager Roger Berkowitz, closing time 2 a.m. Attorney Richard Heller. Attorney Heller.
Yes, good morning, members of the board, Madam Chair. Just want to give a brief description of the application. I represent the applicant RFC LA LLC, which is wholly owned by Rogers Fish Co., which is owned by Roger Berkowitz, premier seafood operator and owner, an iconic restaurateur in Boston. He is returning to the airport with unique seafood recipes, and there is a public need for this to offer guests an iconic quick service restaurant for seafood that will be operated in the satellite terminal for Terminal A. Mr. Berkowitz, as you know, has been in the restaurant industry for, I want to say, 50 years. He owned and operated the legal seafood restaurants throughout Boston and suburban communities and up and down the East Coast. He's a resident of Massachusetts, a U.S. citizen, is familiar with the rules and regulations, both of the city of Boston and the ABC, and has significant experience. This offering, as I said, it's a quick service offering, will enable Mr. Berkowitz to offer his unique newly developed recipes, including Rogers Double Clam Chowder. And I will, Mr. Berkowitz is here to further describe the operation if you'd like.
Thank you. And thank you for that explanation. Thank you, Mr. Berkowitz, for joining us. Please feel free to add to the description and let us know a little bit more about your operations.
Well, this is going to be a quick serve scenario. Currently, the restaurant space is sort of experienced an evolution where in full service restaurants right now, people are experiencing higher prices due to labor costs and supply chain issues. What I'm trying to do is sort of come up with a scenario where this is quick serve. You get some of the same high quality product, but in a quick serve scenario with lower pricing and higher quality. If I'm able to change the model a little bit with how we construct it, so we'll be in the airport having less square footage and we'll have a very efficient operation. But I want to essentially give people a full service experience out of quick serve.
Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. I guess my only question for you is with this joint food court concept, what is your plan to prevent pass-offs, alcohol pass-offs from one person to the next?
There's a couple of ways. One, I want to make sure that the alcohol is in defined containers so that we can tell right away where it is. We will also monitor the food court area, and where we believe that we will be delivering alcohol. Although people will pick up their food at the counter, we will deliver alcohol to them in the defined area.
Okay. Thank you very much. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran, do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
I just have one follow-up point that the operating hours, as required by the airport, are vague to the extent that it says you have to open 1 hour prior to the first departing flight. So I guess I'd like to, for the application, have an operating hour at 6 a.m. I mean, the authority may require the location to open later, but in order to accommodate that vagary in the sublease.
So the sublease is hours of operation of 6 a.m.
Well, the sublease says that you're required to open and operate 1 hour before a departing flight.
Okay.
So that's why I'm choosing 6 a.m.
Okay. All right. We'll take that into consideration. Anything else? Any further questions from the board? Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing on the board, we'll take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Calling item number 19, the South Bay Fields Pie Company LLC, doing business as Sally's Pete's, located at 9 District Ave in Dorchester, has applied for a common victual or South Bay restricted 7-day alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. 4,965 square feet of restaurant space and an additional 967 square feet of outdoor patio located on private property, including a bar, kitchen, pizza kitchen, prep space, cooler, office, storage, dining area, and bathrooms in Suite 400 on the ground floor of Building D, located in the shopping center at South Bay. Premise contains indoor seating for 138, including 15 at the bar and an additional 48 on the outdoor patio, 2 entrances and 3 exits. The outdoor patio is seasonal, operating from May to November, and will close at 10 p.m. daily. Manager Eric Gelfond, interior closing hour 11 p.m. Attorney Adam Barnowski. Attorney Barnowski.
Thank you, Attorney Green. Good morning, Madam Chair. Commissioners Curran and Saxon. For the record, Adam Barnowski, address of 255 State Street in Boston. I'm an attorney on behalf of the applicant, South Bay Fields Pie Company LLC, doing business as Sally's Pizza. With me is Eric Gelfond. He's the head of development for Sally's and the proposed manager of record. We are here regarding a new Section 12 all-alc license for use at 9 District Avenue, which is part of the South Bay Center in Dorchester. Specifically, the applicant seeks the issuance of an available South Bay restricted license, which was allotted for this development back in 2017. The location will be the second Sally's Pizza in Boston, with a previously approved location in Fort Point, which is coming soon, in addition to a third Massachusetts restaurant currently operating in Woburn. The property is located in Suite 400 of the South Bay development. It is on the first floor of a 5-story mixed-use commercial building. The premises consists of approximately 5,000 square feet with a main dining area, bar, kitchen, office, and storage, seating for 138. There is an outdoor seasonal patio on private property with seating for 48. This was previously the location of Wahlburgers, which closed about a year ago. It operated under the same restricted category license being sought here. Sally's will be a full-service sit-down restaurant, open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. with lunch and dinner service. It is food-focused. It primarily serves pizza, salads, sides, desserts, an array of beer, wine, and cocktail options. There is no entertainment being sought for this location beyond music below a conversational level. As I mentioned, Eric Gelfond is the proposed manager of record. He is the VP of development and construction for the company. He's going to be responsible for the development of this location. He will be on site 40 hours a week. He has extensive experience in the restaurant industry, working in his current development role with Sally's for the past 5 years, and prior experience with Barteca Restaurant Group, Bob on Payne, and Trimark. He has been previously approved as the manager of record by this board and the ABCC. He will help with onboarding, hiring, opening, and initial operations. We anticipate to be back before this board either later this year or early next for a replacement manager of record once the location is fully staffed. We have been in touch with ONS and the McCormick Civic Association on the application because the location and the specific suite had been previously licensed. The Civic Association was comfortable with this application moving forward and requested that we attend an informational meeting with the group when they resume their regular meetings in the fall. And with that, we are happy to answer any questions the board has.
Thank you, Attorney, and thank you for joining us, Mr. Gelfond. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office will defer to the judgment of this board. Can confirm, due to the location and what was previously occupying the space, we did not require an abutters meeting. We directed the applicant to reach out to the McCormick Civic Association, which they have done so. We're unaware of any concerns. We don't envision any concerns, and we're pleased to hear they're going to continue to work with the Civic. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this matter under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Calling item number 20, 1750 Washington, Inc., doing business as Nanchang Express, located at 1750 Washington Street in Roxbury, has applied for a common victual or 7-day wines and malt beverages license to be exercised on the above in one room on first floor with 45 seats, kitchen, storage, and bathrooms in rear, consisting of 2,887 total square feet, 1 entrance and 3 exits. Manager So Lim Ting, closing time 12 a.m. Attorney Carolyn Conway. Attorney Conway?
Good morning again. Thank you, Attorney Jean, Madam Chair, and members of the board. Today I have with me Mr. So Lim Ting, and we're requesting a beer and wine license for the premises at 1750 Washington Street, doing business as Nanjang Express. This restaurant has been open for a little bit over a year, has been warmly received in the neighborhood. It can basically be described as Shanghai comfort food. And as I said, it's been warmly received in the neighborhood. And what we're looking to do is to take the business to the next level, to expand into the dinner, really into the dinner business, and to open up, have food service up until at least 11 o'clock. We have asked for a midnight closing because we anticipate that on weekends we will have that business out there. We have appeared before Butters meetings, Worcester Square Civic Association, and have been warmly received with the neighborhood loving the food, wanting it expanded, and also wanting something in Worcester Square in that area to be open for the neighborhoods that are there. Mr. Ting, as you may know, has been appointed a manager in several of the restaurants in the city of Boston, really without any kind of incident at all. And we're looking forward to, if you will, upping the game over at 1750 Washington Street. So if we were happy to answer any questions that the board may have, but we don't anticipate that that it's going to be too different than it is. It's just that we want to expand the dinner and the late evening options for our local clientele. We basically really service the neighborhood.
Excuse me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that explanation. And Mr. Ting is here?
Yes, he is.
Okay, great.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for joining us as well. Did we cover all 4 manager of record questions?
Well, he's already approved manager of record on 2 licenses already in the city of Boston. He just sold another one, so he I can go through. He is a
No.
citizen, but he's on 2 licenses right now in the city of Boston.
Thank you. I know you usually cover them for me, so I was just going through my notes. With that, I actually don't have any questions. Commissioner Saxon and Commissioner Curran?
Not at this time. Thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Great. With that, are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information, the community process. ONS held an abutters meeting on June 11th. There were no attendees. They went on to connect with the Worcester Square Neighborhood Association, which after some conversations and addressing some concerns, they're supportive of this proposal, as I understand. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you, Connor. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, calling item number 21, Baytna LLC, doing business as Bay, located at 280 Shawmut Ave in Roxbury, has applied for a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Premise consists of approximately 1,800 square feet on ground floor and basement with 1 entrance and 2 exits. Ground floor main room for dining with seats for 41 patrons, kitchen rear left, bathrooms rear right, stairway to basement front left, basement level dining area with seats for 26 patrons. Prep kitchen and exit in rear. Manager Lena Samaha, closing time 12 a.m. Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Thank you again, Secretary Green. Good morning again, Madam Chair, Commissioners. Tom Miller from McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley on behalf of the applicant, Baytna LLC, doing business as Bay. I'm joined by Lena Samaha, the owner and proposed manager of record here. As Secretary Green said, this is an application for a new all alcoholic beverage license at 280 Shawmut Ave in the South End. Bay will be an authentic Lebanese restaurant serving traditional dishes in a comfortable, inviting, intimate space. This space was in the 90s a Lebanese restaurant. Since that time, Lebanese cuisine has not been available in the area. Approval of the application today will allow Lena to create a space that is intimate, providing a curated menu of traditional Lebanese offerings, including vegetarian items like baba ganoush, falafel, and kibish. And I'm going to apologize for my pronunciation now of some of these dishes, and other traditional items as well. She's going to do this using fresh ingredients, authentic recipes drawn from her background and that have been honed over her time in the industry. Lena and her family have successfully operated Al Wadi in West Roxbury for more than 15 years. Throughout that time, they have run a high-quality, first-class establishment that has become a staple of the community. Lena is looking to do the same thing here. By opening Bay, she is looking to create a space for the residents of the area to come, relax, a space that will allow them to enjoy this unique offering that has been missing in the area for many years. As I said, this is a small and intimate space. As Secretary Green mentioned, it is a total of about 1,800 square feet on 2 floors, with a bar area and table seating on the first floor for 41, and a very small bar of 4, and table seating for a total of 26 in the basement. Lena has been in the restaurant industry, as I've mentioned, for more than 15 years, and she has previously been approved as a manager of record by this board and the ABCC. She has extensive experience in the industry. She is a resident of Westwood. She is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. As I've said, this project will bring something unique, and something that has been missing from the area and the downtown area for many years. The demand for this is evidenced by the support they received during the community process for this project, both for this application and the zoning process that they went through earlier this year. Connor and ONS will speak to that. As part of the process, Lena proposed a 2 a.m. closing hour. I apologize for the miscommunication on our application, and we're happy to handle that how the board sees fit. This will match the needs of the community and match the hours of the restaurants in the area, like Copa and the Franklin Cafe. It'll prevent people leaving here at midnight and going to those areas and possibly forming a line and queuing. We think, and the community that it was presented to, it's appropriate here. The approval of this application will allow Lena and Bay to bring back, as I have said, the authentic Lebanese cuisine to this space on Chalmette Ave specifically, and this area of the city generally. She and her team are experienced operators who know how to manage a restaurant successfully and have done so for many years. We want to thank you for hearing this application today and would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much. And Lena is here.
She is.
Oh yeah, I see her name at the bottom.
Yes.
Hang on. Yeah, Ms. Maha, if you could just turn your camera on for us so we know you're. Yep, there we go.
Thank you very much. You did a great job explaining that. I actually don't think I have any questions at this time. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran.
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just one question. I know, Attorney Miller, you just addressed the 2 a.m. rather than the midnight kind of requested close. Was the 2 a.m. part of the community process? Did you say that?
It was.
Okay.
It was. It was something they talked about. It would, it matches the area and prevents overflow and possible queuing yes.
Thank you for that. With that, we'll see if there are any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives.
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. The Mayor's Office will go on record in support of this project. This went through a lengthy community process prior when they were going through zoning, which I'm happy to outline. So we had a well-attended abutters meeting on March 27th. There were a number of residents on that expressed concerns regarding noise from trash removal, excessive drinking, restaurant noise from the back alley, and double parking. Our office then received 4 letters in opposition from abutters whose concerns were mirrored to those that were expressed in the abutters meeting. In response, the applicant has committed to several mitigation efforts, including rubber acoustic matting, fortifying the rear with concrete to reduce pests, taking the trash out the front, a rooftop exhaust system to reduce noise and smell, managing the front of the restaurant to reduce loitering or double parking, and putting shades on the front window to reduce light pollution to the neighborhood. There was also support was expressed throughout the process, including the abutters meeting. A number of residents emphasized the return of Lebanese culture to the South End and praised the applicant's longstanding community involvement, and noted that similar smaller restaurants have operated successfully in the area, suggesting that this one would pose no further issues. Supporters also praised the applicant's past record of running successful establishments in collaboration with neighbors. Our office received scores of letters of support, including 9 from abutters, and a petition of 4 signatures and a letter of support from Representative Moran. Additionally, the proposal was reviewed by the Bradford Neighborhood Association, which did not take a stance. However, with concerns raised there were a number of members who provided 21 signatures in opposition to the proposal, noting the ongoing issues from food establishments in the area and some concerns related to the back alley. The Pilot Block Neighbor Association and Adjacent Civic Association also provided a letter of support, citing the applicant's history of responsible business operations throughout his other properties and his community engagement. At this time, the Mayor's Office, to reiterate, we are supportive of this proposal. We feel it is an appropriate use at this location and believe the applicant has taken mitigative steps and committed to working with the community in perpetuity. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you. With that, we'll turn it back to the board. We're in support. Thank you.
Thank you, Connor.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Are there any further questions from the board following testimony? With that, the board will take this matter under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Those are all the items before the board this morning. The board is set to vote tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Notice has been posted to the city's website. That will adjourn this hearing. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your day.